Nick, you've named the first women's national team squad of 2025 for Scotland, and we're more familiar with you as the Scottish FA's head of women's elite football. How does it feel coming into this role?
It's a great honour, first and foremost. I think for me personally, obviously my family and those involved in my journey, I think personally it's massive. It's a great honour to serve the country and serve the game in this role.
You've named a 24-player squad, 10 changes from the last squad that we've seen at the end of last year, 4 of whom have never been called up to the senior national team before. Just talk us through your selection.
Yeah, I think it's a good moment for us to try freshen the group, try and give opportunities to players that have deserved those opportunities as well through their hard work at their clubs. So really looking forward to the group, working with them, and the new players obviously as well. They're giving them an opportunity to show themselves at this level.
Like I said, there's been 10 changes, so quite a few there. Just to pick a couple out, Emma Lawton was somebody who's been, in and around, has been a training partner before for the senior team. Just tell us a little bit about what you see in Emma, because she is having a fantastic season.
Yeah, she's had a fantastic 2 seasons probably. We first noticed Emma working with Paul at Motherwell, and you could see the accelerated development at that stage, and then our move to Partick, working with Brian as well and the team there, and again you've seen how pivotal Emma was to Brian and Partick's success at that point, and the move to Celtic has just given Emma personally a platform, especially Champions League, to then grow further. And working with us in the 23s programme, it was quite clear that Emma was accelerating from a development point of view, and it wasn't too far away to this call-up was made for Emma.
And another player, Freya Gregory, who has switched nationality. She's represented England at youth level. What is it that you've seen in Freya that you think she can bring to this squad?
A very exciting, direct talent. Freya's quick, she's direct, she's got high energy, and coming through Aston Villa and obviously the English pathway as well. We've been close with Freya for over a year now in discussions, and the time's right now for Freya to get this opportunity. And
just on that, there are a number of young players, some of whom have been in and around the senior team before, some of whom are new. But how important is it to celebrate the talent that we do have domestically playing, in the SWPL, and to show that the pathway is there?
Yeah, it's very important. I think we can see the competitiveness in the league this year, especially in the top 6 side of it, and all of the clubs have contributed massively in the last 18 months and also supported ourselves in the pathway with the work that we've been doing, and to see the depth of talent coming through is really exciting. The 17s, 19s, 23s, they've all been performing very well on and off the pitch, and we can see that depth of talent coming through. And the great opportunity and situation we've got now is it makes it really difficult to pick the squad at national team level, because we've got a breadth of talent now to pick from, which is very exciting.
You've always talked about identity as well in the past, from your work with the youth teams and your other coaching roles. How important will that be in this camp to establish a playing identity? Is that a focus for you in this camp?
Yeah, it's a primary focus. One of the key focuses is to make nations realise and walk off the pitch knowing they've played Scotland. I think that's something that we've brought back within the youth age groups. We've worked really hard across the pathway. We've got a clear identity in how we want to play with and without the ball, and we want to dominate our opponent as much as we possibly can. So the identity is crucial. It's a piece that's not just on the pitch, it's off the pitch as well. That's where behaviours shared across the group and across the pathway. So the opportunity to align that identity across the full pathway now is crucial.
And just finally, we're back in League A for the Nations League, which of course kicks off this month against Austria and the Netherlands. Just how important is it to get this cycle off to a positive start?
It's vitally important. It's one that the process for qualification is long, and we've got to earn that right to qualify for tournament. And the big key indicator again for us, again across the pathways, 17s and 19s, it was a key objective to stay in League A as often and consistently as possible, because if we're going to consistently qualify for tournaments as a national team, That's got to be in our DNA, it's got to be in our experience. So we've been focusing that across the pathway. Our 23s programme, we've deliberately selected high level, higher ranked opponents to allow us to stretch and stress ourselves in those environments, and League A consistently allows us to do that at national team level as well. So great credit to everyone involved that we're in League A again, and the challenge for us now is to earn the right to stay there, because it's very, very important both for qualification and the routes that you can qualify, but also for the consistent, stable development of us being a top nation.